Just
if I take the headphones out, I can enjoy the video as well. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to some of the questions that are coming in here. Okay, from Mudassir Khan from Kashmir, who's saying, my question is about fluency. What are the best tips for improving fluency in the English language? So who would like to begin on that, talk about fluency activity, building your confidence? David, I can see you nodding, so I'm going to go straight to you.
Okay, so I think this is something that many people are interested in. I think it depends a lot on your circumstances. The first obvious thing to say is if you want to improve fluency, I presume they're thus talking about speaking, is obviously you need to do it. You need to speak as much as you can. A lot of people often think they have no way of doing this because they imagine they must speak to native speakers in order to improve fluency. So I think the first thing is to think, no, you don't. You need to have, if you have some friends who speak English, if your family speaks English, that's the first thing to consider. Give yourself a few minutes every day where you agree that you speak English to each other. If every day is perhaps too much, then at least 2 or 3 times a week, try to get into regular practice. If you don't actually know anyone who speaks English, then you can still practice speaking by, first of all, thinking to yourself in English, trying to make yourself have conversations. It sounds a bit strange and maybe feels strange at first when you do it, but it's surprising how useful just talking to yourself or even just thinking in English to yourself can be useful in developing the natural ability to speak when you need to. So that would be a couple of tips I would give there.
Definitely. Chris, anything you'd like to add?
There is something I'd like to add to that, because we said one of the weeks of this course is about music, and a lot of people say that singing can help them with fluency. That there are lots of stuff about improving your pronunciation if you're copying a singer, and your stress, and you get quite natural intonation and rhythm from singing. And in this course, there's an opportunity for course participants to sing a song for us. So we ask people, you know the step I'm talking about, where we give people a chance to sing us their favorite song. I love that step. I love listening.
I do indeed. Yes. We have it's almost a karaoke step, and that was interesting because that one came about. That wasn't our idea, was it?
No, that came because somebody sang a song for us when we didn't ask them to.
Yeah, and it was so good that we thought, what a great idea.
Yeah, and it's great. We get some really great performances. We get some really terrible performances, but mostly
enough about the educators.
But it's great. So Mudassir, we'd love to hear you singing the song for us if you join the course in week 2.
Okay. Nice simple question from Ahmed Taysir here, who's saying, how can I register in this course? You'll find the link in the comments underneath this video. Tina will be posting that during the course, during this broadcast, and you can find it there. And also, if you just visit our Facebook page, you'll see that we have lots of information about the